Long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack. And I thought me and Qui-Gon
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Marshall Dice, known as Adam Campbell.
And General Dice, Todd Evangelista.
And we are live here at Groundhog Day Gaming Retreat with
Mike Jundi from Gamers Inc. and North Coast Gamers.
Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you guys. So I was busy last night looking at a couple of your podcasts.
Right.
Appreciate you guys.
Good.
Work
Thank
here,
you.
so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming to Groundhog's Day.
Well, we're happy to be here.
Yeah, we're really excited.
So what games you got demoing today?
Well, today I brought a couple of my own game designs. I have a deck builder based around the Star Wars franchise. I have a collectible card game known as My Life as a Card Game. And then I also have Starship Battles, which is a 2D miniatures spaceship fleet battles. And we'll be exempling the Star Wars deck builder today.
Right. I saw that set up last night. Very nice looking. Very nice looking. And of course, as I understand it, you can use any spaceships you want as part of that system that you have, right?
Yeah, the 2D miniatures game plays a lot like the Star Trek battles from HeroClix from WizKids.
Mm-hmm.
I've adapted those miniatures, but made the rules a little more simplified. And then, if we were to ever get the game published, you would utilize a control board that would have all of your stats on the board, and then the miniature would be more of just a play focal point. Utilizing the WizKids miniatures, we actually get the 2-in-1 combination because we've got the stats there, but that wouldn't be the final version of that game.
Correct. But in the old days, there were very few miniature models to choose from. Nowadays, you can easily pick up. I just saw the Borg cube, which is like 12 inches by 12 inches by 12 inches.
Well, and the game design that I really wanted to express was to use just about any style miniatures that you could get your hands on. I remember Silent Death and Battleship Yamato miniatures, and then the Micro Machines, Star Wars and Star Trek figures, which the model and scale looks a lot like what WizKids is using now for their miniatures. So I just thought it would be a cool idea to be able to drop the Enterprise up against a Star Destroyer, up against whatever, and the rules set that I put together would allow that to happen. It's just kind of cool that during mock-ups we've got those nice looking miniatures.
So you're saying that like the Starship Enterprise could go against like a Star Destroyer?
Oh, absolutely.
The old classic debate: which is better, Star Trek or Star Wars?
And what you get with the design elements of the game is that you don't necessarily have to have shields or armaments. You can go heavy into weapons and speed, or you can kind of do a more balanced build, but primarily it's you can model that ship however you feel, whatever your interpretation is of the ships that you enjoy in those sci-fi environments.
Right, and you also have, we're gonna show here in a few minutes a demo of your card game, which is kind of like the Star Wars universe.
It utilizes a lot of these kind of generic or universal deck building elements of the deck builder genre of games. I approached it with the kind of light versus dark elements that Star Wars is so known for, and wanted to kind of bring the Star Wars environment to the deck builder genre. We haven't seen it yet. We've seen living card game, we've seen collectible card game, but I wanted something that was easy to pick up, play, replay, put away, and just have a good time fighting it out.
Well, we talked to Super Dave about Ancon, and he said that they have new games being demoed at Ancon. Have you done that?
Yes, actually, the third game that we hadn't talked about yet, My Life as a Card Game, was a game that I demoed about 3 or 4 years ago at Ancon. Got some good feedback. I actually brought it back to the con the next year with some self-published booster packs and cards. It was awfully expensive for me to try and do it, but I did bring the mock-up and we played it again, and it was a design element of building a collectible card game experience around you getting to kind of fantasize about what you wanted your life to be. So I demoed that. I think I got good feedback about it, but then in the end, basically with just the cost of a tradable or collectible card game, we put it in the box and kind of forgot about it for a couple years.
Right. Now, is that available anyway that people could get at it?
Yes. My Life as a Card Game is a print and play option off of Board Game Geek. The name of it is My Life as a Card Game. Also the Star Wars deck builder, and also on Board Game Geek, also print and play option.
Generic Star Wars deck builder,
right.
not Star Wars TM.
Board Game Geek is in no way violating copyright or intellectual property rights of Disney, Lucasfilm.
More like Yellow Sun Wars.
They're on to us. Let's get out of here.
Oh, no.
Yellow Sun Wars deck builder.
The thing from outer space battles. The deck builder.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
That'll barely fit on the box.
Yes. Small print.
But that is print and play as well.
Yes.
And do you have the rules available for your
Yes.
miniatures game?
Yes. Starfleet Battles or Starship Battles is available. The rules are up. I think they're in a very beta version. I would have to double check and see. But the links are all active and they all are available and can be print and play options if you find my name off of Board Game Geek, or you go ahead and search for the name of those games.
Right. We can put some links in our show.
Great. Okay.
Now, the other thing is how far are you planning to publish these games?
The non-intellectual property infringing deck builder game.
Right.
The mechanics and model of the game I wanted to prove were sound, and I used as a template, the idea of the light versus dark from Star Wars. But if that game were to go to publish, we'd use a non-intellectual property,
right?
Pirates and Heroes or something that would fit that dichotomy, that light and dark. But yes, it's a potential.
Merchants and Marauders. Oh wait, that's no good either.
No. Pirates and no.
Yeah.
Mice and no.
No, that's
There's so many taken.
Geez.
So many taken.
But yes, we wanted to prove the concept is valid, and then really kind of go from there. If it wound up being a Kickstarter project, or if it was going to be something that we would sell off to another company, I wanted to prove that the design elements and the features that were going to be found in that kind of deck builder would be working.
And how many years would you say you're out from publication?
It would be at least 2 years. With just where I'm at with the context that I've made, I've talked with Steve Jackson Games.
Right.
They're actually a very good company to give a lot of feedback to game designers, even though they don't necessarily are gonna take your idea or do anything with it. Those company representatives are very good with discussing with up-and-coming game designers what to do, how to do it, but considering the lead-up costs and things, I would say it would be a good 2 years out. But those games are available as print and play now, and really that was my primary focus, was to get those games into people's hands and get them enjoying them, and then if something came of it that was going to help me out, so much the better.
Right. Good Cop, Bad Cop started the same way, so good.
There you go.
All right, now we want to see how it works, so we're going to get to play the game, get a demo of it.
That is correct. We're going to get that, but for right now, from all of us here at Dice Squad at the Groundhog Day Gaming Retreat, I'm Marshall Dice, known as Adam Campbell.
General Dice, Todd Evangelista.
Mike Jundi from Gamers Inc. and North Coast Gamers for Groundhog's Day here.
And we'll see you later.
Bye-bye. But he can use the force, they say. Do you see him hitting on the queen? Though he's just 9 and she's 14, yeah, he's probably gonna